Ladrão, filha da puta!
Só vai atrás de inocente!
Vai se fuder aqui
Você vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo mesmo aqui!
Eu não fiz
É
nada!
aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! E eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta!
Otário!
Vai,
Olha aí,
cuzão!
otário!
Cuzão.
Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou. Chega aí. Valeu, amigo.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem. I guess it sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente não tinha nada a ver com aquilo. Eu te prometo, cara. Tua última chance. Me dá um nome. Eu vou matar todo mundo nessa porra! Acabe com ele! Anybody out there?
Morre, desgraçado!
Puta da puta!
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Que porra você tá tentando fazer? Quebra as pernas dele! Cadê seu respeito? Não! Não vejo a hora de uma explosão.
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Tudo bem, rapaziada? Vamos! Eu estou te dando cobertura! Eu estou te dando cobertura! Me ajuda, porra!
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Special Forces painkillers.
Agora tua vez!
Mata esse filho da... Caralho, porra!
Bola nele!
Agora, filho! Você tá cego, porra! Vamos, porra! Vamos!
Police food. The same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Mete bala nele! Me dê proteção!
Tô de olho em você, hein?
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. And of course, they were headed my way. If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Cessar fogo! Eu fico de olho em você! Avante! Era pra você ter dado cobertura daquele ângulo! Fugindo do braço! É sério!
Cobre aí, caralho! Vai, bicho! Eu te dou guarida!
Se vacilar!
Essa nem fudendo!
Te vejo no inferno! Em sua cabeça! Corre, filho da puta! Você vai pagar!
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too now. Luckily, I wasn't the only cop. Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking my... I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Acabe com ele!
Atira, me dá cobertura!
Pedala! Vamos! Vai! Tô com sangue, porra! Tá de brincadeira,
Não, filho da puta!
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. The bastards had me locked in. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for me.
Tá de posição! Tem cobertura!
Tô de olho em você, hein?
Avance e vamos assumir a resposta!
Adivinha! Você vai...
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda!
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Preciso de cobertura! Copiei, porra!
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. More goddamn security doors. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Tem certeza que quer fazer isso, mano?
Vai, acabe com esse filho da puta! Você vai morrer aqui, amigão! shouldn't have listened to that idiot, you! I hope it wasn't worth it!
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker!
Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away. Every last one of those bastards.